Well, hey, you guys, and welcome back to the Canning Nana. So I just want to come on here, totally different than I normally post, but this is what we're expecting this weekend for Saturday night, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday for my area. So what you're looking at right here is Cabo San Lucas, where we go quite often, and we actually have been there during a hurricane in 2009 for Hurricane Jimena, which was a Category 1. So this right now is, I believe, at a Category 2. As it goes up the coast, right here where you see this little bend, it's supposed to be a Category 4. Up further, you see Los Angeles. So where that yellow band is right here is where I am, right in there. So yeah, so this is what we're expecting. Not what I'd ever think in a million years that we would be looking at expecting a hurricane, which is going to be tropical winds, yes, down to tropical storm once it hits us, but still the winds are expected to be 60, 70 miles an hour in certain places. The surf is going to be rather large. Beaches are going to be closed as of, I believe, Saturday night locally here by me in Ventura, Oxnard area. The beaches here by the naval base, all preparing. The Camarillo plane show, I can't think, you guys. The Camarillo flight show is going to be, supposed to be this weekend. Have a feeling it's only going to be tomorrow. I don't think they're going to fly in these old planes and stuff in this kind of weather that we're expecting on Sunday here. So, yeah. So my heart is with Cabo San Lucas. You guys know that we go there really often. We've been going there for almost 20 years now. And where we go is right about here. We go to San Jose del Cabo. And to Cabo San Lucas, of course, and then up here, right here is La Paz. La Paz is supposed to get hit really, really bad. So I'm in touch with some friends there right now. They're all battening down the hatches. Our resort is going on lockdown, putting up the hurricane panels in the resort. Hopefully everybody will be okay. At the resort, what they do is they make you go into the basement, and they have you move to one side where the generator is. It's quite an experience. We escaped our resort. Shh, don't tell anybody. We escaped, though. We were actually there on a very, very special occasion when Hurricane Jimena came through. It was our honeymoon. So yeah, it was a honeymoon for us. So, but we went out to the beach and we saw some awesome turtles coming and laying their eggs and stuff. It was really, really cool, but I would not recommend it. The winds were just under 100 miles an hour. Of course, we didn't go out in that. We went out after that, after it had calmed down. But this is unprecedented in my lifetime. The last time a hurricane went all the way up the coast like this to Southern California, which is where they're predicting it. I wish this would go a little bit higher, but where they're predicting it to actually go all the way up into Reno and Oregon, pretty much to where my sister lives up in Oregon, right on the border of California, Oregon, just a little bit higher up there. It's supposed to hit all the way there if it stays on that track. So yeah, unprecedented for my lifetime. The last time, like I said, was in 1939. The time before that was in 1858. So this is how rare this is. Pretty rare event. And they're calling it the perfect storm because there are two hurricanes that have just passed through that have gone this way, just bypassing Hawaii. And what they've done is they've gone into the cooler water. So all up here is cooler water. Over here is like 80 degree, 85 degree water down here. So the closer you get up to California, the temperature of the water, like where I am, is probably about 73, 74 degrees. So hurricanes don't like that. So we don't get hurricanes here. It's not like the Gulf of Mexico where hurricanes form all the time. So these usually form and then they move that way. They don't move this way. Last year, if you guys recall, one of my videos, we got the remnants of a hurricane, and we had massive rain. It was about 85 degrees and about 100% humidity. I felt like I was in the Midwest at about 9 or 10 o'clock at night. It was crazy. That I'd never experienced either. So, but this, yeah, this is a little bit different, coming really close to home. And we have plans for Monday that I'm not sure are gonna come to fruition now, but if they do, you can bet that I will be filming on this channel and my other channel, More Fun Than Sitting at Home. So if you're not subscribed over there, the link is in the description box. Please go over there, because most of my videos about the storm and such are probably going to be over there, since this is a canning and preserving channel. I know some of you guys don't like these updates and when we go, you know, exploring and stuff like that. So we started another channel. I will let you know that we're safe on this channel, as well as the other one, but most of my updates are probably going to be on the other one. Unless we see something really, really bad happening, then I will do updates on this channel as well, but mostly the other channel. So go and subscribe over there if you're not already subscribed. I'd really appreciate it. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, working our way to 500. I think we're at 470 something right now. So little plug for that channel, More Fun Than Sitting at Home. So go over there, and I will keep you updated. I'm sure you guys are watching the news. I think this is just going to get worse. The way I've been watching this thing form, it's just getting bigger. This almost looks like Katrina size to me. I remember we were actually in Cancun when Katrina hit in Louisiana, and I remember seeing that thing. Probably, I'm sure it was bigger than this, but I don't think I've ever seen a hurricane on the West Coast quite this big, or this a category 4. I mean, usually hurricanes over here, you know, hitting Cabo, they'll get a 1 or a 2, and then it'll go to tropical storm. And this one's just intensifying, as you can see it building. In the more recent updates, this is an update as of 10 minutes ago when I started recording. But I've seen other forms where it's going up, and like I said, on that little bridge up there, we call it the little catcher's mitt, but it's just this, that where the red is right there, it's projected to hit a category 4. So Ensenada, Mexico is right about here where that white is, and then you have San Diego right here. So San Diego and Ensenada are going to be hit. San Diego's supposed to be hit with a category 1. So, and just because it's going down to a tropical storm warning, when by the time it reaches LA, we have a tropical storm watch by us. But the winds are supposed to be astronomical in places. So, and I live near mountains, and between the mountains and the beach. So we're like in a little area here where it rains pretty hard and it comes down the mountain and it floods. Neighborhoods get flooded really easily. We had the Thomas Fire almost 5 years ago. I was just up there last night actually, and there are so many homes up there still that are not rebuilt. It's very, very sad. And I'm also worried for Montecito, which is just up the coast further that way towards Santa Barbara, because after the Thomas Fire, if you guys have followed the news at all, you'll remember that we had no deaths here at the Thomas Fire in Ventura. And that covered Ventura. Santa Paula is where it started and went up to Montecito and Santa Barbara Hills. And right after that, we got that storm was in December, and then right after that we had, or that fire was in December, sorry. We had a bad storm which flooded out Montecito, and there were massive mudslides. They had no warning, and several people died in that. So these flooding here can be devastating. I'm sure residents in the fire areas are going to be told to evacuate if they haven't been already. I've heard the news, some people in Montecito have been told to evacuate. So we'll see. But keep your eyes out. Please pray for all of us here in California. We have our trailer stocked. We'll be fine. As long as the trailer doesn't float away, we'll be great. And yeah, I'm not taking it lightly, you guys. We're still gonna try to go where we had planned to go. But if the flooding and the freeways are really bad, then we're just not gonna go. We'll just maybe go next week. So, but if I can get there, I will be filming. So, yeah, this is going to be an unprecedented storm, I'm sure. So stay tuned to my channel. Like I said, please subscribe at the other channel. I know this is a little bit different content than is normal on my channel, and I apologize for that for those of you who don't like this stuff. But I think this is pretty important, and it's historic. So I like to post historic stuff on my channel, and unfortunately this is a historic storm and it's headed straight for me. So yeah, so keep us in mind, you guys, and we'll see you soon. Word of the day, if you guys have made it this far, thank you for watching all the way to the end. Word of the day is Hurricane Hilary. Please comment that word of the day and I will send you something special. I'm gonna pick 3 or 4 winners because, like I said, this is pretty historic. It'll be something really special, you guys, so stay tuned. And I will see you soon, probably in the rain. Okay, pray for us. Thanks for watching.